Hello, I hope everybody's having a good week, and Lord, the weekend's coming up. I'm looking forward to the weekend because it means the next weekend I will be leaving Mississippi to go to Florida to board the boat, to board the cruise ship to go to the Bahamas. As I told y'all, I'm taking my nephews. They're looking forward to it. They've been very excited about this trip for a good long while now. They have told me that if they didn't go, that they just weren't going to talk to me anymore. They were going anyway. But I'm definitely looking forward to, baby, I'm going to get on that boat. I tell y'all what I'm looking forward to the most. I am looking forward to somebody else having to make the bed. I'm really old school about when you wake up and your feet hit that cold floor, you don't do anything else until that bed has been made and that room is in order. My grandma instilled that into me, but I'm looking forward to somebody, to other folks coming in that room making a bed. I'm looking forward to it so much. And I'm going to have me some steak on the buffet, and Lord, it's just going to be a good time. I just wish y'all were going with me. Ruth is doing better. She's doing much better. I gave her a good bath and a grooming, and she's up and peppy, and she's still sleeping 23 hours a day, but that hour she's awake. She's a peppy little mama. Make you proud to have a little old feisty poodle. Let me tell y'all something. This weather in Mississippi is just crazy. It is hot, and then it's cold, and then I'm going to tell you, every day it rains for about 5 minutes, just enough to get my yard wet. So my yard man has to come. I'm going to tell you, a yard man makes a killing this time of the year. Every time I turn around, they are out yonder having to cut the grass because the grass done grew again. And you know that's expensive, but beyond that, the humidity in Mississippi, Lord help us. You walk outside and you better have you a 5-gallon bucket to hold in your hand, because if you don't, you're gonna have to do something to absorb all the sweat. Because I'm gonna tell you, you just sweat and you sweat and you sweat and you sweat. Ain't no sense in all that. It's hot, people, hot, hot, hot. I went to McDonald not too long ago, and they took the order, and the lady at the window taking the money, you know, it's always one or two things at McDonald's. They have those two windows and never use the first window, where they always do everything at the second window. Or they have that window and the other one. Now I prefer to do it in two separate places because it speeds up the productivity. But the woman that took the money was so polite and nice and just wonderful. The second woman, she said, "What?" First of all, she slung a Coke out the window almost into my hand. I said, "This is not my order." She said, "Yeah, it is." I said, "No, it's not." She said, "Yeah, it is." I said, "It's not my order, I promise." And she looked at the screen, and this other woman said, "What did you get?" And I told her what I got, and she said, "Oh, that's not his order." Duh. And so, anyway, they went on ahead and gave me my order. Well, or actually, I was sitting there, and she said, "It's on the table." I didn't even know they had a table in the place other than in the lobby. And so then she told me, she said, "Pull up." And I said, "Excuse me." She said, "Pull up." So I pulled up. Well, then this other woman that's an employee, she was unloading boxes out of a car and taking them into the building with a dolly. She came up to me and she said, "Did they ask you to pull up?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, let me get you to pull up to," and you know, they had that thing that said 1 reserved, and I pulled up. And as I was driving off, she said, "Thank you." And I said, "You're welcome." She must not have heard me because she yelled at me, "You could have said you're welcome." I said, "I did say I was welcome." Or, "I did say you were welcome." Lord, I got my English off. Just made me some math. Anyway, this is the last thing I'm going to rant about. And y'all already know how I feel about Mississippi Power. My light bill has come in. And I'm going to tell y'all, car payments are not as high as my light bill was this month. I done called Mississippi Power and cussed them out and told them what they can do with it. I tell you, I would like to get me some little leprechaun to get them out yonder just walking in a circle around one of them turnabouts and make them produce electricity at this point. Can't nobody pay no light bill that high. I'm telling you, ain't no sense in a light bill being that high. Mississippi Power is nothing but a thieving company. Southern Company is a thief. Y'all a thief. Quit stealing somebody's hard-earned money. Having electricity and cool air to put you to sleep at night should not cost 3 arms, 4 legs, and a kidney, people. Anyway, I love y'all. Tell your mama and them I said how she doing. We'll check in on her here directly. All right then, bye.